We always wait at the front door, and I wait like this and step through as many boundaries as possible wherever you can do it. When I have him sit, step through the boundary. He waits to go back, and then he walks through with you calmly. Okay, just like that. If you have to do a little, okay. If you have to do a little prompt, it's okay. Make sure that you keep him honest, keep him calm. No more pulling you through the doorways. See, I did a little left turn there to close the door. If you're by yourself, you're gonna have to do that. And now a little left turn here to sit and face the crate. It's very hot today. We're all kind of burnt out and hot. So Artie's moving slowly. See, he's kind of sitting too far away from the crate. Usually you'd have him about here, but I'm gonna let him sit there. But you wanna have him sit a little bit closer to the crate. And then, so you open the door, and he might be a little bit reluctant sometimes to go in his crate. He's reluctant to do anything today because it's so hot and he's just had enough for today. But I have some chicken breast. And so if you ever have a problem with him going in the crate, you do the same motion where you send him in, but have something yummy, chicken breast, cheese, whatever. You show him you have it, and then you say, go, and toss it in, and he'll follow it in, even though he doesn't want to go in. And so, since he's being that way today, it's my opportunity to show you how that works. Although most of the time he's going to want to go in. Today he's just having a rough day. He gets lazy and he just doesn't want to do anything sometimes. But now he's in there. There's great associations with going in the crate. When he goes in there, I always give him a treat. He goes, you send him in, he goes in, he turns around, I give him a little treat, and he's munching on that little treat, and then I reach in and unhook his prong collar and take his choke chain off. And just so you know how this works, the prong collar is the smallest. It's the smallest size they make. We do not use the prong collar for corrections. You see me throughout the videos how I'm using the leash. It's like putting power steering on your dog. I say that all the time, but it's the best way to describe it, because it closes with the same pressure there as it does back there. So all the way around, it's an even pressure. When you do that, just a little prompt, it stops the dog and makes him way easier to handle, especially for the owner, if you haven't done this a lot. And then later on, if you use it the way you see us using it, you don't need it anymore because the same prompt now works on just his regular collar. So you use this prong collar the way we do, and if you don't want to use it later on, which there'd really be no reason why you wouldn't want to use it, but if you didn't, it still works with any other collar. But this is not for causing pain. It's not to jerk and pop, for him, to make him stop doing something. Obviously, we don't train that way. So just so you know, it's not for corrections, but it's an easy way to handle your dog if you use one of these. And when you take it off, you can put it on the door like that, just hang it up. Choke chain is only for safety. It's clipped to the prong collar on the leash, and then if the prong collar ever comes off, it's always hanging loose, but if the prong collar comes off out on the street, then it comes into play and you don't lose the dog. So this is actually, a choke chain is way more damaging than a prong collar because all the pressure's right there and it could screw up his throat. So we never use it for training. It's always hanging loose, just to back up in case the prong collar comes off. So when you put him in there, you can just hang that on the door and you put the leash and the choke chain wherever you want, up on top of the crate, whatever. His routine here has been sleeping overnight in the crate every night and all out throughout the day, going in and out, in and out, in and out, just the way you see us doing it here. Lots of free time outside, then coming in, doing the front door thing where he waits, comes in slowly and calmly. We do the crate routine the same way every time, like 5 times a day. So it's just using the crate this way is a whole training routine unto itself.